Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a really serious topic that's been making waves in the news lately, the incident involving some PSNI officers and a pretty significant data breach.
Let's just get right into it. Recently, there's been this huge uproar regarding the PSNI, which stands for the Police Service of Northern Ireland.
They faced a major scandal when a data breach exposed personal information of officers and their families.
And, that's such a big deal because it really shakes the foundation of trust that we expect from law enforcement, right? Integrity is key here. When we think about police officers, we want to feel safe, and knowing that their data is out there, it just makes you wonder how secure that safety really is.
Now, to add to the chaos, there were reports of these officers being offered £500 payments to, help with personal security measures. Can you believe that? It makes you question what's going on behind the scenes.
This isn't just about a simple mistake, it's about the implications of how we view law enforcement and the trust we place in them. Moving on, there's an investigation happening internally, looking into fraud within the force. This is a big deal because it's not just about the officers involved. It affects the entire community's perception of law enforcement. When officers, who are supposed to uphold the law, are involved in something like this, it's really damaging.
It can lead to a breakdown in the relationship between the police and the community they serve, and that's just heartbreaking. Now, let's talk about the ethical side of things. It's so important for police officers to act with integrity.
When you're in a position of authority, your actions can have a profound impact, and dishonesty can lead to a loss of public trust. It's a slippery slope, and once that trust is broken, it's so hard to rebuild. The consequences of this kind of fraud, they ripple out, affecting not just the individuals involved, but the entire system, which is supposed to be built on transparency and honesty. And this whole situation got me reflecting on my own life. It made me think about integrity and accountability.
I mean, it's so easy to point fingers and judge others, but what about us? Are we being honest in our own lives? I started asking myself some tough questions.
Am I making ethical decisions? Am I holding myself accountable for my actions? These are things we all need to think about, not just in law enforcement, but in every aspect of our lives.
So, if you're watching this, I encourage you to take a moment and reflect on your own integrity. Think about times when you may have compromised your values or let external pressures sway your decisions.
It's a tough pill to swallow, but self-assessment is crucial for growth. Despite the heaviness of this situation, I've realized there's always something to be grateful for.
Maybe it's the opportunity to learn from it or the chance to hold ourselves to a higher standard. Even in dark times, we can find a little glimmer of positivity. It's about embracing authenticity and recognizing that we're all human and make mistakes. As we wrap this up, I just want to say that maintaining trust and integrity is essential, not just for police work, but for all professions.
It's a call to action for each of us to commit to ethical behavior in our daily lives.
Let's be the change we want to see, right? So, if you found this video meaningful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment below with your thoughts.
I really want to hear what you think about this whole situation and how we can all strive for better integrity in our lives. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.